me out in V like, but don't talk it all. That's really not the truth, I just don't fuck with y'all. I'm only with a few and yeah, my circle small. Or either by my Danny Ruger in my drawers. Ain't trying to be no tough guy, it's just time race. The softest niggas gangster in the mid-state. My grandma said you lose, you better fight again. At the age of 13, she put it in my hand. 38 special, mobbing through the Ricker halls. Kept it to myself, I didn't even tell my dogs. If I did, then I knew she was.
Hold this crown piece, don't make me cut up.
Y'all know what time it is. We ain't playing no game. It's Wednesday. It's 7 o'clock. We came to give y'all another great conversation. I came to talk to two bosses, two great individuals that's giving back to the community of this YouTube street. Shout out to all y'all over at TikTok, everybody at Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook. We salute y'all. Yo, you know what it is, man. It's Wednesday, 7 p.m. and it's time for with a boss. I am your boy V Cuddy, and I got the most gracious, the most beautiful, the most all-knowing Koi, the ATL vegan is in the building. You know what it is. ATL, shout out to Atlanta. You know what it is. Forever I love Atlanta. Forever I love Atlanta. Yo, what's going on, Toy, man? What's happening with you?
It's been a week, Cuddy. It's been a week. We lost Malcolm Jamal Warner. I say that our community, because we all love Theo Huxtable. We all loved him. But also, we gotta say we lost Hulk Hogan, and we also lost Ozzy Osbourne. So it's been a week. So although we're feeling the loss, I'm pretty sure the entertainment world, period, you know, it's some things going on, like some grief. And so this is why we as a show, we tell y'all to love on y'all loved ones. This is why we always say, you know, live every day to the fullest, because it's real out here. And then tomorrow's not promised to anybody. So people always say, oh, you only live once. No, you live every day. You die once. So make sure you make it count.
Yeah, man. Man, it's been one of them wow weeks where you didn't see a lot of this stuff coming. Nope. You never would have thought you'd have seen Hulk Hogan die. I mean, you know, it's most kids, most boys, I would say childhood revolves around Hulk Hogan. If you was born in the 80s, even the early 90s, you know, if you follow wrestling, big wrestling fan myself and my cousin.
Me too.
Yo, I remember watching wrestling on Saturday nights. I remember watching wrestling on Saturday mornings. Yeah. Then you got the WCWs when he went over there and he was NWO. Then he came back. He was Hulk Hogan, the red, the yellow, man, the old school leg drop. We can say so many different things. Ozzy Osbourne, man, if you into music, man, legend in music. Man, crazy. Even people that don't know, you know, his music, they was watching his show.
Oh yeah.
That his reality show, and with him and his family, which was, I ain't gonna lie, was a dope show. So
I watched it a few times myself.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? I was never an Ozzy Osbourne fan until I started watching his music. Then I realized a lot of people were sampling his music. Shout out to Trick Daddy, because he definitely sampled a track. Him and Lil Jon. So it's crazy to see these people go, man. And we definitely was not expecting Malcolm Jamal Warner to pass. And so many years of watching him on the Huxtables, on the Cosby Show, playing Theo Huxtable. It's crazy, but the one legendary episode, or one of, because he had so many we could talk about, where they was doing the tribute to the grandparents, and they will always do the songs. But with this Gordon Cartrell, if you didn't know what the Gordon Cartrell was, man, this shirt right here is legendary. You know, his sister made it for him. It was kind of like if he wanted a Versace shirt, and his sister was like, I got you. And I want to say, what was the Gordon Cartrell was like $100 or something like that. Yes, like to us now is nothing, but Nah, Heathcliff was like, "Look, I give you $10. You gonna get you a shirt." He was like,
even though
$10.
even though they were rich, he was a doctor and Claire was a lawyer. I love the
Right,
fact that they taught these values to these kids. And the Cosby Show, I mean, I still watch Cosby Show to this day. Like, if Martin comes on, I watch Martin, but it's a different, to me, my opinion, it's a different lesson with the Cosby Show, because financially there were no struggles, but real life there were always struggles. And so that's the life lesson that I took from the Huxtables. That's when I learned that, you know what, you can have money but you still gonna have problems, because I knew about the brownstones. I know how much the brownstones cost in Brooklyn and New York and stuff like that. So they were like, yeah, we got money but we still got problems. And so to me, that spoke volumes. It just let people know that, you know what I'm saying, you can have money but you still gonna have problems.
yeah, and man, when I tell you that losing them three, man, it's been crazy. I
Yeah.
know anybody that's ever grew up watching the Cosby Show felt like that was their brother, and you watched the evolution of Theo, because Theo wasn't the brightest character. If you watch from the beginning to the end, where
Well, they
he
diagnosed
found
him with
out he had a
dyslexia.
learning disability,
Yeah,
and
dyslexia on the show.
yeah, yep. And the crazy thing about the Cosby Show was they covered so many issues every episode that you didn't realize that you were covering a issue. You just
Right,
was like, "Oh, I'm watching the Cosby Show," but then
right.
they talked about teen pregnancy,
Oh,
teen drinking, drugs,
yes,
sex,
yes.
dating older men, dating
Hmm.
younger women,
Hmm.
health issues, pregnancy.
The writers,
Man,
A1 on that
yo,
show. Now y'all can say what y'all want to say about Bill Cosby, but that show was dope. It was dope.
yeah, yo,
And
oh,
want to send prayers out to Ozzy Osbourne's family and Malcolm Jamal Warner's wife and daughter. Like, she'll never be the same. Cuddy, she'll never be the same. Prayers
yeah,
out to them. And then also Ozzy Osbourne and did I cover everybody? Prayers out to everybody who lost somebody this week. Because let me tell you something, in Atlanta, it's a lot of shootings going on. Like,
man,
these teens. Okay, since we keep it real on this show, these YNs is crazy down here in this heat in Atlanta. So I
man.
don't know what they doing where you from, but here it's crazy.
Oh,
It's
it's murder.
crazy. If they ain't running from the police and them charges and challenges, they just opening fire with no regard to life. So just shout out to everybody who's lost a loved one. Lately it's rough out here. It's hard out here for a pimp.
Yeah, man. It's been wild, man. Hey, yo, I do want to say before we get into tonight's show, I do want to say shout out to the young man. I'm gonna see if I can pull his name up real quick. I don't know if it hit the world news, but it happened here in Traverse City, Michigan, which is it's like northwest in Michigan, where a brother, and when I say a brother, I mean a brother. I'm gonna pull his picture up if I can find him. He ended up saving a bunch of lives. So there was a serial mass stabbing. A guy was at a Walmart, stabbed about 11 people, sent six to critical, five to I think it was like serious. And he was actually subdued by a black man. Shout out to the brother, who it was actually carrying.
Oh,
I wanted to get the video,
I
but it's
feel
a little too
that.
graphic, and
I
I
feel that.
couldn't. And it was gonna pull it down if I put it up. But let me see if I can pull up his name, because I do want to give him a shout out.
See, that's why people don't be expecting stuff to happen like that in Walmart, or when you go to QT, or you go, you know what I'm saying? You just minding your business trying to get in and get out. People don't be expecting stuff like that to happen. So always be alert and always be ready. If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. I feel that. I feel that.
Yeah, man. Let me see. It happened yesterday, Traverse City, Michigan. Um,
While you looking for that, shout out to Outcast. This is my ode to them. What's this? AT Aliens? Is that the album?
uh, no, that's Thankonia.
This thing on you?
That's Thankonia album right there.
Oh, AT Aliens is one he had on the turban, right?
Yep, yeah. A.T.
Okay.
Allen's was actually like the cartoon cover.
Okay, gotcha. Anyway, my favorite rap group. So I always rep who I love. So hey, shout out to Outcasts. Why are you looking for that?
Uh, the suspect was named Bradford James Gilly. He was from Afton, Michigan. I don't even know where the hell that's at. Somewhere in the country, probably. Um, Man, he stabbed everyone from the oldest was an 84-year-old woman. The youngest was a 29-year-old woman. It was
Did anybody
like,
pass?
no, thank God,
Thank
nobody
God.
passed.
Thank God.
Um, Good Samaritan media asked the sheriff, the Good Samaritans who helped to stop Lieutenant Gilly. Uh, they didn't release his name, but next show I'm gonna definitely have him up, have his picture up, man, because that man saved a bunch of people's lives. And man, the world is crazy. The world
Yes,
is
it is.
crazy. A lot of things is happening, man. A lot of people, man, dealing with, I say it like this, and it might be wrong for me saying this. Mental health has been a problem since the beginning of time. Now everybody's addressing everything, and I think a lot of it is disguised as mental health, but it's not always mental health. Like it's a lot of people just evil, doing evil things.
That's true.
So man, you got to make sure you stay alert, stay prayed up, and you got to protect yourself, man.
Yeah, and
I'm
take
very
care.
avid about carrying. I carry everywhere I go, and hey, yo, I'm
Excuse me,
legally.
sir, you and your co-host, and she visits the range on a regular. So if you hear about some shit jumping off and me and Cuddy ain't ready,
Nah,
baby,
that that ain't happening.
it was some real shit jumping off. Okay,
Yeah,
because
yeah, because yo, you got to protect your family. You know what
hey,
I'm saying? You
and
can't
just
sit there and
know
wait.
I got a family to come home to. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of times when women go places, you know what I'm saying, we'll be probably one of the ones to catch somebody off guard because I go nowhere unless there's a sign that says no firearms allowed. That's the only time that, you know what I'm saying, I don't carry because I do obey that. Because if I go into an establishment that does not allow, the right to carry, then I have to respect that. But other than that, yeah, yeah.
I'm going to probably say, man, yeah, my co-host is better than me. I
Mhm.
try, but I also believe that there's a reason I went and got this. Some people go get it because it looks cool. It seems like the thing to do. I got it because I really want to be prepared for if something happens. Like I don't want to be like,
You do realize you'll have to
eh,
face some legal issues.
I trust me. I definitely know,
Okay.
but I'd rather face those legal issues than maybe not being here for my family. So sometimes you gotta be careful. Not viewers, follow the rules.
Well,
Follow the
I
rules.
just try to follow the law now. I
Follow the laws. Don't be like me.
ain't.
Don't be like me.
Cuddy is hydrating, and that is good. I, on the other hand, am relaxing because I've had a very busy day today. So, yeah, I'm indulging a bit, but hey, we about to get this show started.
So, yo, we got a very great show for y'all tonight. First off, we wanna play a little game. Usually we wait to the end, but I want to play a little game, and then it's gonna lead us into tonight's topic. But I asked my beautiful co-host, what three movies could she come up with where there was some cheating involved in these movies? And she gave me three top bangers. So let's go ahead and run through your three. I think at number three, who did you have? You had, oh, you gotta love it. You had Power.
Yes.
What about this movie or this show? I would say that had you thinking about cheating. Like, what was the cheating? Who, if you watch Power,
Yeah.
everybody cheated.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah. But
Some people
what
cheated
came
death.
to my mind was James Sinclair. He was with his wife. I forget her name on the show.
Tasha. Yeah,
Tasha.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. James and
Tasha
Tasha.
was really dope. She tried to be attentive. She was a good mom. She was a ride or die for real. Like they were together for a good little minute. Like she was really down for him. But his heart belonged to
Angela.
Angela.
Yeah,
We all know how that goes. We all got a first love. We all know how that goes, right?
yeah.
We all know. Sometimes the first love trumps everything. Sometimes you grow out of it, sometimes not. You know what I'm saying? Now that I'm sitting here thinking, like my first love still holds a very, very valuable place in my heart. But you know what I'm saying? You just got to compartmentalize that shit for real, because he met. See, when he started creeping with Angela, that messed up his marriage. Then it gave Tariq the Tariq is a YN. First of all, let's get to it,
Out to Tyreek, man. Tyreek then grew up, man. He grew up in front of our eyes. We seen
bruh.
Tyreek be. We all wanted to take a belt to Tyreek ass. We not gonna even play.
I kind
We
of like
wanted to whoop Tyreek
Tariq.
ass.
Tyreek grew into his own. You know what I'm
Oh yeah,
saying? He was watching his dad the entire time. Didn't
definitely.
he murk his dad?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
Supposedly.
Okay, so that was
Look,
my
we
number
all
three.
fans is gonna say supposedly. We ain't seen nobody yet, so supposedly he did. But yeah, he killed his daddy. He need his ass beat.
Number two,
Number two, yo, if you ain't never seen this movie, I don't know where you been at. Let's go. Best Man.
yeah. Okay, so we can go best man. We can go best man holiday. And then
Yo,
they did best man three. Cheating was going on in all
okay,
of them.
okay. I want you to refresh me because I've been arguing. I've been arguing with my wife, and I'm probably gonna argue with you.
Okay.
Who cheated in Best Man?
Mia.
No, she did.
Well, they weren't married yet.
Nope, they were broke up actually.
No.
Is it
They
cheating?
they weren't broken up.
They
She
broke
just
up because she caught him cheating with the girls in Texas or somewhere, wherever he
okay,
went,
okay. But
and he slept with old boy on the slide, and then they got back together, and then they got married. And he
um
wrote about it, which was the dumbest thing in the world. I still ain't figured that part out. Why did he write?
because that was some top tier cat. You know, sometimes you just gotta write about that top tier cat.
I don't want none of that.
Sometimes you should take it to your grave, but most times you gotta write about it.
I
Or
guess.
rap about it. Write about it, rap about it, sing about it for the R&B brothers. You know? So you either gotta rap about it, or sing about it. That's a bar.
Mm,
Hey,
mm.
that's a bar.
Yo, Best Man, one of the classics, one of my
Yeah,
favorite movies.
yeah. I watch it every time. Best man holiday. And then what's the third best man called?
Well, actually, remember they came out with a series on Peacock where it was an extended. Instead of just doing a movie, they did like maybe like 10 episodes. I think they want to say it was 10-hour episodes,
I liked it.
and it was definitely deep. You had Terrence Howard get married, then you had his character
Well, I think you
not
skipping
getting.
over a
They
part.
had an open relationship. It was weird at the
You
end.
skipping over a part because what's the chick name who get on everybody nerve? Who was dating the guy with the locks at first?
Oh yeah,
She
yeah, yeah.
what's her name?
What is her name?
Anyway,
Her real name is Melissa something, but
okay. So
I
anyway,
forgot her character.
she was getting on Terrence Howard's nerve. Like Terrence Howard was getting ready to be engaged. Well, he was engaged. He
Mhm.
was getting ready to get married and this and that, and then he realized, like, I can't breathe without you. He literally said that,
Yeah, it's crazy.
and that's when we found out that the little girl was his.
I already knew it.
I mean, I knew it too. You know what I'm saying? Because they
Yeah,
had some rigmarole going on in the Best Man Holiday.
yeah, they
So
definitely
for
did.
me, that Best Man Holiday, I mean the third sequel or whatever you want to call it, it was good to me because Lance found love again, and I didn't think that Lance could love anybody again, but he did. And so for me, that was really good. Then
Yo,
it
shout out
showed
to them.
it showed Jordan's Nia Long's softer side in that
Yeah,
third episode. Do you see what I'm saying? Because she was
yeah.
all the power. I don't need nobody. I do it on my own. Da, 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 da. Showed her softer side in that. So
Shout out to Nia Long, man.
yeah, still
Hey,
looking good, bruh.
yo, and number one on your list, yo, we can't even play with it. Let's go.
Let's go. My favorite movie, one of my favorite movies of all time.
Love Jones. That's right. You got Lorenz Tate, Nia Long. Nia Long doing her thing in another movie.
So,
And
so I got a question. So if these people don't be married, it's not considered cheating? Is that what you're
what
saying?
this is what I'm saying. It's cheating, but in that case, in the best man situation, they was going together. They broke up. She got mad at him, broke up with him. It was a little time period where they wasn't talking. She slept with his best friend for payback, but then it was like they was best friends anyway. So then, boom, they got back together. It was a secret. She never said nothing about it. He never said nothing about it until he wrote it in a book, which made zero sense.
Cody, this is my take on cheating. If you take a break, all bets are off. Whatever happens during that break, it's a break. It's called a break
Exactly.
for a
That's why I
reason.
said that's
Like
the that's the argument. Was it
you don't
really
say,
cheating?
you don't say this man had a baby on me. We was on a break. Y'all was on a break. He had a baby doing y'all break.
Yeah.
Now, do I feel like there's some responsibility and accountability that should be taking place? Absolutely. Because I always say, for me, babies are deal breakers. Because, nigga, you not gonna take no break from me and then have a baby and think we gonna come back and shit just gonna be all patty cake bakers. Man, no, no, fuck no. I
Nah.
don't get down like that. So all I'm saying is, if you're on a break, you're on a break. I'm saying this to y'all men because y'all be feeling like we on a break, we can do whatever until it comes to us. We could tell y'all we was on a break. You know, we dated. I mean, I mean, I did it with him, but you know, I ain't really suck his dick or nothing. Oh, y'all did.
I, but it's not our fault. Y'all made it this way. I
Okay.
said it. I said it, fellas. I
Well,
said
listen, get to your movies because you know, really, really, what accountability? People need to list the rules of breaks,
it.
right?
Look,
Because
breaks is what it is. If you break anything,
kind of
it's broke.
self-explanatory, right?
Yeah, it ain't no rules to it. It's just break. Like you doing what you doing, I'm doing what I'm doing. Now once we off that break and you still doing what you doing, then it's a whole different ball game.
And then I
And
feel like
see,
when y'all get back together, we shouldn't have to talk about what happened during the break unless something, you know, materialized from that break. Unless it's a human or you got a stalker who following you or
but see, and that's one of the. You know what? Let me knock my movie out because we're gonna get into that because
okay, okay.
got some
What you
interesting.
got? What you got?
No, number 3 on my list. I had to hit him with this one. Why did I get married? Nah,
That's a good one.
Angela spilled the beans. Jill Scott's character was getting cheated on by what's his name, Richard T. Townsend, I think his
Yes.
name is. Yo, but in her face with her best friend, and it came with
It
that the
wasn't her
whole
bestie.
eighty
It
20.
wasn't her bestie,
It
but
wasn't her bestie, it was her good
the
girlfriend.
girls
Excuse me.
definitely hung out with her and her husband. Yes.
Yeah, and then
Which
that's what came
she
with
would
the
have got.
whole 80
You know what,
20
Cuddy? I
rule.
try not to crash out these days, right? Because I'm grown. But when the disrespect is so blatant, you would have got it at that table. It wouldn't have been no, let me just hit him over the head with that champagne bottle or wine bottle, whatever she hit him, oh boy, with. Cutie pie, the girl was cute, the cheater was cute. You would have got it. And not only that, when a women folk went in that kitchen to prepare that meal, and you said, "No, I'm gonna chill out here with the fellas," bitch. No, you're not. You coming here with the women folk.
Yeah,
What?
she was definitely grimy, man. She was definitely
Let me tell
grimy.
you something. But you know what? The commitment was not with her. The commitment was with him, the husband. So
Mm,
he got it back now. Because baby, when she came back with the sheriff looking all good and lost weight and everything and looking happy,
yeah, he was sick.
that hey, that was the revenge. You know, she got that lick
100%.
back. Who's your number two?
My number 2, yo, you know I had to go with this one. Matter of fact, I ain't even gonna do that as my number 2. You know what my number 2 is? Hold on, let me go ahead, move around with the move around. Where we at? Right there. Bow. Number 2, my favorite cheat. Look,
This
I don't got
okay,
a favorite cheat, but this is my
this
favorite
was
cheat.
a good movie. But did he have to F the niece up in the
It,
studio where
it
he
wasn't the
made
niece.
music?
It was cousin Faye. Cousin Faye.
Well, it was her niece.
Cousin.
Oh, it was her cousin.
It was her cousin. Cousin Faye.
Well, you know, Vanessa Williams was trying to get her at that gathering, baby. When
Oh
she
yeah. She said, "What about the family?" She said, "You know what, the family? I let the family in my house and they fucked my husband." I said, "Oh
okay.
shit!"
Now let me tell you
Whoa.
something about cousin Faye. That's the grimy grime. Like when you have family, it's different when you got a friend. Family, like family, your cousin. That means that somewhere down the line, y'all got the same blood running through y'all veins. Shout it, don't play with me like that. Don't play
Yeah,
with me like that.
cousin Faye was
Teddy,
grimy.
your co-host try to be a stand-up guy, and she try to be all, you know, just print, no crashing out. You know, try me though. Try me though.
Hey yo, my number one is actually a classic gangster movie.
Let's see. Let's see.
Hey, Goodfellas.
Goodfellas.
Yes, my number one. The reason my number one is my number one because this movie, which is actually loosely based off a true story, um, he cheated with his side piece, and his side piece is the actually one that helped bring him down and lock
Yes,
the whole crew up.
it always be
Because
like that.
yeah. But the crazy part about him cheating with his side piece, he cheated on his side piece with the babysitter. So he
So
cheating on his wife. He got a side piece. He
yeah,
cheating on the side piece with a babysitter. And guess who testifies on him? Both of them. Yep.
Cuddy, Cuddy, let's just get
Don't
to
get no
this
raw
side
than that.
piece. It's rules to this side piece shit, right? Meek Mills like to say is levels to this shit. And a lot of these men, they give these women these names. Oh yeah, that's my side. Oh yeah, that's my they it's a lot of names they call them, but make sure some loyalty to that shit, because men seem to they tend to tell their side piece all their business. Like shit, they don't even tell like they wife. They might tell their wife, but see, they can be most comfortable around their side piece because she don't require much from him. Number one,
Mm.
he gets to be who he gets to live out his fantasies. He gets to be seen, felt, heard with his side piece. See, and now we're getting into what we need to get into. Cheating a lot of times is not about the sex, which plays a big role, but men and women like to be seen, heard, felt, listened to. Is the attention. I've learned that it has very little to do with if you have a good woman, if you have a good relationship, if you have something solid at home. Sometimes in life, with the hustle and bustle of life, y'all kind of forget what you were doing at first. So if somebody new comes in and shows him that attention, or sees him or feels him or hears him and listen to his dreams and listen to what he's trying to do, that he'll be like, man, I feel like, she makes me feel a certain kind of way. That's how everything. Let me tell you something. Before the physical aspect of cheating starts, you have to get to that emotional part. Like, he has to be even feeling her. Not really, not with men, not with men. Women have to be feeling, our men to be cheating. But he
Oh,
has to, there's something about her. You can speak on this because I'm not a man. Now, when it comes to how we are, I'll speak. But a lot of men just say they like to be seen and felt and heard. And you see what I'm saying? That
right.
emotional connection, that's the first part of the cheating. That's the first aspect. So if you think you talking to a woman and you feeling her, you want to talk to her and you want to tell her shit all the time, that's emotional cheating. Cut the shit out, because it's about to start up some more shit.
Yo, as a man, I'm gonna be honest with you. And
Yeah.
fellas, I might lose my card, so
Yeah, I
it
ain't
is
gonna.
what
I
it
ain't.
is.
Go ahead, co-host.
But our number one thing about cheating is opportunity. Men cheat because we have the opportunity to cheat. One, we have the woman to cheat with. Two, we so-called believe that the other woman is okay with the cheating, but 9 times out of 10, she's not really okay with it. She's just going with it because she either has another objective or shit, she running from something too at the same time.
Uh-huh.
But it's the opportunity though. So once that opportunity presents itself, if you not condition yourself as a man to say no or resist, or you haven't been through the bullshit of getting caught cheating,
That's
you're gonna
hard,
go ahead and
Cuddy.
do it. It's a
How
hard
many?
thing to do.
How many men can actually turn the other cheek to cheating?
Oh, it's very, very little. Very little. But if you go through enough bullshit where you got the buttholes and the dick holes of your drawers cut out, your car done been towed up and bleached
Oh.
and bombed on, you been woke up, slapped out. You ever been see women, y'all don't go through the stuff we go through. You fellas, I'm gonna go ahead and preach. Let me go ahead and preach, man. Shout out to my brother Chung, man. Chung had came on and told us his traumatic story of trauma and being in a toxic
Yes, he did.
relationship.
You know what? Yeah, let's have him back on soon.
Yo, shout out to my brother. But in reality,
That
we
was a good
all
show.
have been through some toxic stuff because as men, we go through this. This is how we become men. We go through this as boys. We become men. But I remember at one point in time, I got slapped the shit out of. I was asleep and a motherfucker slapped me so cold and then have you. You ever try to focus with your phone in your face because you just waking up? Who this bitch? I can't. I can't see because I'm seeing stars because we even got caught cheating. Nah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna be quite frank. Every time I have been caught cheating, it was on purpose. Yep. So if you were watching this as an ex, I apologize, but now you know the truth. I wanted you to catch me cheating. I had this phobia of
Are
breaking
you,
up with
sir,
females.
sir, sir?
Oh no,
Are you
oh,
certain that
I'm,
every
I'm,
time you got caught cheating,
I would set the bait. I am positive of this. I'm gonna tell you this. I had a phobia where I could not break up with you. I couldn't do it. I couldn't call you because I've always been the likable person. I my personality. I always wanted you to feel comfortable. You come on my crib, hey, come over. I got food. We gonna drink. We gonna crack jokes. We gonna play some cards. We gonna have fun. My goal is when you around me, you having fun. So if we're in a relationship, my goal is for you to smile. Now, how can I be the one to make you sad? I can't. So if I'm breaking up with you, I'm probably gonna do something like to your life where you're not ready. Then I don't want to hear that. But no, let's work it out because I'm be like, all right, let's work it out. But I don't really want to be in it. So what I
so with
would
the
do is,
cheating, so with the cheating, she just was like, okay, that's it, I'm done, and you didn't have to worry about it. She was just like, okay, I'm out.
uh, well, to the extent, you got to go through you go through the formalities. So okay, first thing is you can do two things. You can put the doubt in the person's head that you're cheating, but this is just gonna be a doubt. Or you can just go ahead and put some like it's like little bait. You putting out a little cheese for the rat. And then they steady getting the cheese. They getting the cheese. They get the clues. They get the clues. And then boom, you set the big old platter out there. And then boom, they jump on you like, man, I don't even know. Now you know what? You know what? I'm just tired of this shit. I'm tired of this shit. You know what? I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
I have a
You're
question.
right.
So
You're right.
what if you are a conservative man? Okay,
Correct.
you're a conservative man, and you got a girl, you got a girl, you got a wife, whatever you got,
Right.
and then your side brings, like, she injects color. She Okay, so if you have an abstract portrait,
Correct.
okay, but she injects color and excitement and all this what she brings to your life, that's really hard to leave alone. Like, to be honest, I understand how cheating works because, like, people cheat because, well, with the exception of you, but people cheat because it's something that they're not getting at home. You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, definitely that.
So I get cheating. Sometimes cheating makes people feel youthful, or it makes them feel like, oh, she brings life back to, she makes me feel like I'm alive again. I get that part. What I want people to understand though is your grass can be just as green. You just have to work at it. And but you have to have two parties that's willing to work at it.
See, you said it. You have to have the two parties. The problem is a lot of times, not all the times, because some don't get me twisted. When I speak, I'm speaking for men. I'm not speaking for fuck niggas. I'm not speaking for the fuck boys. I'm speaking for a man's perspective of a man. 9 times out of 10, he's probably been asked or hinted or at something that y'all need to work on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not he just ladies, don't get it out there thinking that nigga just ran down there with his dick out trying to hump something. It wasn't that. It just got to the point where that was steady in his face, and he was trying to, and like it's not the sexual aspect, it's something behind that sexual aspect at different points. You gotta it could be different for somebody. Somebody can be like, man, I want somebody to support my dreams. I
Mm-hmm.
want somebody to just speak that positive affirmation to
Mm-hmm.
me.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted somebody just to hear me.
Yeah.
Just ask me how my day is. This chick might just be like, hey, boy, you ate. Damn. That that sounded like you just spoke words to me. You might not even go feed me physically. You might just order me some DoorDash.
But
But
listen,
you asked did I eat?
Cuddy, this goes back to me saying women be attentive to your men, right? Remember, I
Right.
said that. Just the little things, just like a massage or a foot massage, or, babe, what you need for today? What you need? You know what I'm saying? Can I do anything to make your day better? That type of thing. Now, he's probably said something to her along the lines of, hey, we need to work on this. And if she didn't listen, people always say, oh, communication is the key in relationships. Communication really isn't. Comprehension is
Yeah.
the key. If
Yeah.
your partner is communicating something to you, you're not comprehending it. She can communicate all damn day. You got to listen to what your partner's saying they need from you. Because if you're not listening, chances are somebody else is willing to do it.
And they are. They
I'm just,
definitely listen.
I'm just saying.
Even if they listening with a different alternative, they not even listening to like, oh, well, let me just hear him out. They like, okay, that bitch ain't doing what she supposed to do. Watch this.
Ooh,
Watch Big Mama.
that's an open door.
Yo, every day, all day. They
Like, can
laying
I
it up
just
on
say
the
something? Can
backboard.
I say something? Y'all think that y'all have the opportunity to cheat. Bro, we turn down dick on a daily.
Of course.
Like, we have more opportunity to cheat than y'all do. So I think we've mastered the art of, you know what I'm saying, turning down like dick, because every day somebody is trying to get with us. The thing about a woman is, though, if they're, some of us are hoes. And shout out to the hoes. I ain't got nothing against y'all. If that's your thing, that's your thing. This world has turned women into just no judgment. We don't judge here on come up with a boss. We don't judge. So if that's your thing, that's your thing. What I'm saying is, though, for most women, there has to be an emotional attachment. Baby, if he is telling her some things that she want to hear, and sending her some lunch money, and just being considerate, it's the little things for us, Cuddy. It's the little things. Do you see what I'm
yo,
saying?
yo,
It's the
but
little
this
things.
the thing.
If there's an emotional attachment, we got some problems. Houston, we got a problem.
Yo, this the thing. Dudes have been offering y'all dick since y'all was like 12, 13 years old. Once y'all started developing booty and titties, it was a wrap. Dudes, so
Ah,
it's easier for y'all to turn it down.
yes,
Now, what happens is we could talk about conservative men. We could talk about these men out here with these businesses, these multimillionaires. We could talk about ball players. We could talk whatever. A lot of these cats was ugly, was dirty, was the cats that a lot of people laughed at back in the day.
right,
So they didn't get the attention that a lot of these people are getting right now. So
right,
once
right,
you
right,
came up, you got that house, you got that car, you
right,
got that job paying you
right,
6 figures or 7 figures or whatever.
right, right.
Now women are looking at you in a whole different light. You got your skincare, all clean, and you shave and
Smell
everything. You know
good.
what I'm
You
saying?
smell
Yo,
good. You
exactly.
feel good, daddy. Mm-hmm.
So you got your girl. You got
Yeah.
your girl. But you going through the everyday thing. Like, okay, boom. But what happens is y'all get stagnant. So now y'all just right here. So now you got somebody else that's paying you a little attention. She's telling you you so sexy. You know, ooh, you smell good. Then y'all do this. Y'all are some evil. Look, y'all do this. Y'all lean in and smell.
We have
And
to.
then y'all be right here and come on now. Y'all
Daddy,
know that's our weakness right up in this
can I tell you
area.
something? I am very guilty of that. Right? If a man walks by me, I don't care. He can have on a ring. He can have on whatever. I ain't trying to holler. But if you smell good, I'm gonna be on that neck. What's
See?
that? And it can't go no further than that. But I do, because it's rare. It's so rare that you find a man that smells so good that you got to stop him. I'll lean in a minute, and I'll be like, I'm scared. No disrespect, but what is that? I might get a little closer. I ain't gonna front. I might get. What's that? Because we can't let that pass by. We just cannot.
And we be like, you know, when we do this, when that come out of our mouth, oh, it's some bullshit about to happen. That's
I'm
what's about
in.
to happen.
I'm in. Game begins. In the words of Biggie. Once
Hey,
she brings game in, or whatever he said.
yo, that it about to be some straight up crap because now we get all flustered and
Yeah,
now we forgot
yeah,
for a split second
yeah,
that we married, we engaged, we got a girlfriend at home.
yeah,
We forgot all that. So then
yeah.
the conversation happens, and then now it's like, oh shit, I gotta let you know to know. Oh, I got a girlfriend. So what happens after that? Then you hear oh, that's nice, that's sweet. You are such a good man. When the hoe pays your girl a compliment, she just told you it's okay. I
She
ain't gonna
might not
tell
be
her.
a hoe. Cuddy, she might not be a hoe.
Trust me.
Mm-mm.
The good girl. Then when the good girl tells you that,
She
and
might be a hoe,
she
but
and she
all I'm
opens
saying,
that door. Once that door is open,
right, that don't make her
now
a
it's like,
hoe. That don't make her a hoe, Cuddy.
No,
That's
no,
what I'm.
no. But what happens is in our mind, as men, she a hoe. I'm gonna tell you why we think she a hoe. Because we told her to get go. And she's willing to go and let us through that door. But we don't run through that door. What happens is we just stand there like little boys and we just standing like, ooh, wonder what's in that room. I wonder what they doing in there.
You know what?
I'm gonna get caught.
You know
And
what?
then that fight happens.
You know what? And then this brings us to the last part. How do you how can you tell if your spouse, partner, significant other is cheating? How can you
Mm,
tell? Now from your perspective, you say the energy is different.
yeah,
You
definitely.
say because of soul ties, you can tell if the energy is off, but you also were very specific to say you have to know your partner to be able to even recognize that the energy is off, and you
If
you have to have that connection with your partner. Go ahead.
correct, correct. So if you're dealing with a individual for so long, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know their likes, you know their you know
Oh, I
everything
can't
about
wait
them.
to get finished because maybe I'm gonna tell y'all something about women that y'all don't know.
Yeah, but you pay attention to how they act, how they don't act. It's just naturally like if I go in the kitchen and I grab me something to drink, I know you like limeade. You don't like strawberry lemonade, so I'm gonna grab you a glass of limeade. I just know this, right? So you just get to paying attention, but it's not even like you were focused on it. You just naturally know. So then when you start vibing with somebody, you know their vibe, you know their energy. It's just like I can tell you having a fucked up day because of how you came in and I feel different. I'm like, damn, what, you know what I'm saying? You might not be, you might come in every day, hey, hi, but then you come in this one day and it's like, hey, you okay? Yeah, yeah, I'm good. No, you ain't. Now we gonna play this game with what's going on. So then now I gotta figure out what's going on, but your vibe is telling me there's something going on. This is
Mm.
just a regular day. That's not even the cheating part. So what happens is, as men, we are so retarded and so focused on our own shit, we don't pay attention to y'all shit. So when y'all are cheating, a lot of times we don't know. Take that back. We know, but we don't understand that it's cheating. We just know something different. We like, man, she has been acting a little different. Nah, she ain't acting different. Her her energy with another guy's energy is fighting your energy.
Yes.
That's what it is. It's
Yes.
fighting yours, and you don't know your energy. Like, yo, man, yo, something ain't right. We like, my baby must just be getting stressed at work or something. Nah, she ain't getting stressed at work, bro. She getting stressed somewhere else. Not
she really ain't getting stressed. She getting stroked. So let's
and
just
stretched and
now.
definitely stretched. So
Women are creatures of habit. So we focus very, very closely on doing everything that we normally would do, especially if we cheating,
mm,
right? So we're
right,
gonna come in. We may have to leave him and come home and give you some too. It's just like that. Sometimes that's how it is. We are creatures of habit. So you if you can detect. See, some men aren't just so conscious of the energy that goes on. Because, like you said, I won't say retarded. I'll just say a lot of men are inexperienced when it comes to their women because they're so focused on the shit they be doing.
right.
But I gotta understand and understand you heard this from this podcast. Women are so much better at cheating than y'all. So
Definitely.
much better because we are going to we finna we finna call our girl. We finna call our cousin. We finna have a plan A, a plan B, and C. Because if he say, let me call such and such, and she don't answer, then I'll be like, all right, cool. Let me tell you who else was hanging out with us. Plan A was hanging out with us too. If she don't answer, call plan B. We gonna do all that, Cuddy. And we gonna die with that lie. We gonna take that to the grave with us. Men, y'all just be like, well, call my boy. I was with my boy. And then if his girl there, you know what I'm saying? He'll be like, yo, my girl here. And you know what I'm saying? We
And
gonna
it's
plan our
crazy.
Cuddy, we plan our stuff out. So unless she wants you to know and she just don't care, if she don't really checked out on you, now really, really, we're not gonna jeopardize what we got at home, especially if it's good. Even if he's not doing what he's supposed to do, we're not gonna jeopardize what we got at home for the dude working at whatever, who can't do what you're doing at home for us. We just gonna play around with him because he make us feel good, he make us feel wanted, he make us feel sexy. We're gonna change our lingerie and stuff like that. We're gonna get our hair done different. We may put on some lashes, do what we do, da 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 da. But we ain't gonna mess up what we got at home because you handling stuff at home. Now we gonna still get with him. We're not gonna mess up what we got at home. Men will mess up their good shit at home for a rat that don't cook, don't clean, don't care about your kid that you had with your previous relationship, don't care nothing about getting along with the mom. Cuddy, that is so important in relationships to me, that the woman that you choose or the man that you choose, should you have prior obligations, it is very important that you understand that obligation was in play before you. Until y'all get married, that obligation comes before you. I need for whoever these people be messing with to understand it's important for you. I ain't saying be buddy with the mama or be buddy with the daddy, but there has to be some respect there, because that's what the kids are, what matters. And nobody's thinking about the kids when they, getting stroked from the back. I hate to do that, but when they getting stroked from the bag, or when they hit whatever is going on with the cheating, people ain't thinking about the kids that are involved and what could be at risk. They're thinking about just that moment. So what I would advise people to do is, before you cheat, think about what you could possibly be jeopardizing. Like, is it worth it? 3 to 6 months from now, even if this some top tier five, I'm trying to see what the young folks say. If this is some can't think of it because I really try not to talk like them. But if this is you ever could possibly have, is it worth you jeopardizing what you have at home? Chances are not really. Really, it's not. I understand that.
It's definitely not. It's never worth it unless she Oprah. And even then, ain't worth it. I'm be honest with you.
Oprah ain't even married, bro. Let's get there. Oprah say, I ain't been married 7.
Hey, and she ain't dumb. She definitely ain't dumb on that one. And you see, Stephen ain't left either. He's still loving it.
Would you go somewhere, or would you enjoy those perks?
I mean, enjoy them perks. I'm gonna be like, hey man, what's up? Hey, who you in there with? Gail? You in there with Gail? You in there with Gail again? Girl, quit playing with me. Quit playing. Let me just listen. But I'm saying though, for the most part, when you cheating, it's just for the act of. From the man's point, it's for the act of. We always, as men, we always ask ourselves, why do we cheat? Like I always said, it's the opportunity, but it's just the physical act of. We enjoying the physical act. So when we find out our ladies are cheating, we get this notion in our mind that y'all cheating because y'all really like the nigga.
We do.
Y'all really like the nigga. Like y'all ain't fucking just to fuck no more. Y'all really like this nigga. So now that's why when women, that's why I agree with you when you said that y'all are a better cheater. Yes, y'all better at this because y'all are resisting the bullshit to get to what y'all really want. We just, shit, what? Shawty at the drive-thru said, what? Come through. Shit, all right, cool. Oh, Shawty at the club? Okay, cool. Shawty at the club. Shawty where? Oh, little girl from, okay.
You said, Shawty at the drive-thru. Your girl could be at home making 6 figures, taking care of the kids. You know what? There's this little thing on social that says, oh, you think she ain't pressure just because she ain't, because she home taking care of the kids. The wife, baby mama, whoever, she be home, she be looking straight with leggings on and a t-shirt and da-da-da. Oh, you think she ain't pressure just because she ain't been out. She been taking care of the kids and taking care of the house and taking care of you. And then they flash to when she get super fly. Don't forget, somebody is always waiting in the wings for you to fuck up. For real.
Fellas, man, we gotta pay attention.
If you ever heard Toy say some real shit in life, that's it. But the same goes for your man. Like, if you got a good man who doing stuff for you, don't think your friends don't see that. Your friends see that.
And y'all tell them all y'all business anyway.
Watch your friends, because your friends be wanting your man too.
Yes. And this is the crazy thing. And this is what I think fellas learned a while ago. This is what
they don't talk about that. Cuddy, let me tell you what Trick Daddy said. Trick Daddy said, if you got a woman with some 5'5" head and some 5'5" ass, He ain't gonna tell his homeboys nothing because he don't want them looking at you a certain kind of way.
He bet
He
not.
ain't gonna tell them nothing. Now, us on the other hand, girl, let me tell you how this nigga blew my back out. See, when you get when you're seasoned, you understand that that's just that's just that's just private. You see what I'm saying? You don't like your girls is gonna know how you love him anyway by the way you talk about him, right? Because you
Right.
represent him when you walk out of the house. No matter what you do, you represent your man. No matter what you do, so she gonna already know. But when you get to the specifics like that, watch your friends. Your friends want your nigga.
Yo, but this is where it gets interesting. It started all the way before that. When y'all first started dating, not even dating, y'all was just messing around. Depending on how y'all hooked up. After that first little session y'all had, 9 times out of nine,
We told our girls,
exactly in that group chat. If you go back to an early episode, I always tell fellas, don't worry. Whatever you do, you got to put that best foot forward because there's a group chat with your name floating through it. And this is what I mean. So then she heard all the stories about you did this, your kink is that, like you've been trying this, you like the
yep,
toys, and you
yep,
pull out this on her and she go
yep,
crazy. They
yep,
know this already. So what
yep.
happens is you got that one friend that's a skeezer. So your one friend is skeezer, but she been scheming on your man for a minute. She just been waiting on, just waiting. She waiting patient. See, dudes, we want something right now. Like we want to, hey yo, can I? Oh damn, I shouldn't have
Yeah,
said that.
yeah, yeah,
Nah,
yeah,
nah. Women, oh y'all are wait. It's
yeah.
like y'all are hunters, y'all predators, and we just
Well, can I
stupid.
say
We
this?
be out there like deers.
Can I say this too about men? Men can be patient too, especially if the man is like our bestie. Like if we got
Oh yeah,
a male best friend, we can be cool for 10, 15, 20 years.
yeah,
And
most
and her
definitely.
man don't like the fact that she got a male best friend. But let her man mess up. That nigga finna be right there saying, come through. Let me pour you a drink. You know what I'm saying? We can just Netflix and chill. Niggas is patient too. Let me tell you something. Niggas is like cheetahs in the jungle. They gonna crouch down.
That nigga right
Thank
there,
you. Thank you for showing that. Because guess what? Harper did just that.
dirty nigga.
Harper, what I ain't gonna really say he was dirty now. Cause look, Lance had his shit. You know, Cuddy, I believe in getting licks back myself.
Look, getting licks back is one thing, but getting licked back with the best man, the
That's
man's best friend.
all bets are off with cheating, Cuddy. All bets.
Ooh, that's some dirty, cold hearted game right there, boy.
I would like to discuss with our viewers, and I know you got a question you want to pose to me, but I would like to pose a question to our viewers. Um, if you guys are into threesomes, and is that Pandora's box what you really want to open? Because usually somebody in the threesome is gonna like somebody more than the other person. Then when shit start happening behind y'all back, like I don't get down with threesomes myself, but that's just me. No judgment. Like you know, that's your thing. That's your thing. I'm just selfish. You know what I'm saying like that. But is that something that you can actually deal with? I mean, because truthfully, if you say, okay, I'm down with a threesome, and then he goes behind your back, is that really going behind your back? Or is the rule is we can do threesomes, but everybody that's involved has to be present when this takes place? Because see, I don't really know how that work. And I'm
So,
interested to know.
the people that I know that's in the swinging lifestyle, they are open. So it's rules to the threesome. A lot of people try to put this rule where you can't deal with the person outside of the situation. So like, if me and you are married and we got another person that we're gonna sleep with, you can't sleep with that person. I can't sleep with that person. We both can only sleep with that person at the same time. I don't think that works because you're turning something on and off. And then what you did was basically put this taste in my mouth and
That's what
now
I'm
telling me I can't have this taste.
that's what I'm saying. You can't let me taste that blood,
Yeah,
right? And
right.
then say you can't taste the blood unless I'm there. But I like the way the blood tastes. You can't do that. Well,
So
that kind of was a bad example.
no, but there's a twist to it though. So it's some people I know that's a part of that lifestyle, the swinging lifestyle, where they have an open marriage, open relationship. So that means that Me and you, we have a home together. We have everything. Boom. You want to sleep with somebody else? That's cool. I got my thing on the side too. But me and you are working together to make sure that this home is taken care of first. This is our number one priority. That means your needs is made. I make sure that your needs are made met before I go do anything out. You do the same thing before you go do anything out. You take care of home before you take care of anything else.
But
That
Cuddy,
means you take care of them home games before them away games.
why they didn't get married?
I mean, it could be different things for you getting married. It could have been a business situation. It could be that you really love me, but you also are open. I'm willing to share you in certain ways and let you be happy and free. That don't mean that you got to go out and fuck everybody that you fucking with, but if it's somebody that what's the name, and then we can even bring back my favorite guy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we could bring back Mr. Sean. Sean was into his women sleeping with other dudes. It turned him on. It was live porno for him. So
That's very weird. And the only reason I say that is because most men are selfish when it comes to their women. Like, even with threesomes, the people that I talk to, like, the men generally have to be occupied, like doing something. They never, oh, he's different because most men don't want to see the reaction that we may give somebody new that we don't give them. It,
but
it's, it's weird.
I remember I remember watching a docu series a long time ago, and it was about pimps. And the pimp said, "You for an average person, an average man or average woman, they wouldn't understand that their partner having sex, let alone having sex for money. As a pimp, you have to condition yourself to know that your woman is going out every day and sleeping with somebody else or sleeping with another dude. Or she might be in the back seat while you driving and she turning her trick. Or she might be in the room next to you turning the trick and you not get upset." And at first I was like, that's some bullshit. But then I thought about it. You really have to really condition yourself to understand that it's a possibility that your lover might go out and sleep around. And if you okay with that fact that they went out and slept around, that's not gonna stop anything that y'all doing. She's not treating you any less. She's not putting you second. She's not doing this, that, and the third. And you cool with that. What's the difference? It's only thing it is if you happy with it. If you happy and she doing whatever it is that make her happy on the outside, you doing whatever it is, and you can understand that, I get it. Now, is that for everybody? Everybody can't do that. Everybody can definitely can't do it. Niggas that say they can do it can't do it.
Yeah. It, like you said, the magic word, condition your mind. And that takes more than just conditioning your mind. Like, that's some real shit right there that you have to work towards. Because I'm gonna tell you, one of the main reasons why I don't get down with this shit is because, like, if I see you acting a certain way that you don't act with me, we got some problems. So I
I,
know I can't do it. You see what
I
I'm
look
saying?
at it like I look at it like if you dated a stripper or you dated a porn star. You know what I'm saying? You dated a stripper, she go in there, she's walking around naked, she's flirting with guys, she's grinding on them. She's going up to these VIP rooms. You don't know what's going on in them VIP rooms. You assume that she's just doing her job, but you got to be conditioned to know that that is your girl's daily situation.
You also got to be conditioned to know if a nigga got enough money, your girl is giving up that ass. I'm
True.
just, I mean, most strippers say no, but this Magic City, ooh, we got so much to talk about. This Magic City special is coming out in August, Cuddy. You know I got to see that, and then we got to talk about it. Because
Yeah.
JD said he spent $10,000 every Monday in Magic for 10 years.
Yeah, Atlanta different. Atlanta different.
Yeah, Atlanta is not a real
I
place.
remember the first time I went to Club Nicky's. I
Oh,
was 18 and they snuck me in. I'll never forget that one. And I was this was the first time I experienced a down south strip club.
have you been to Magic City?
Yes. Yes, I've been there.
Okay,
But my first one was Club Nicky's.
okay. I'm
And
very serious. I went to Niggas before.
I was like, "Oh, they they get it down here." Like cuz cuz up north it's a little bit different to an extent. Now it's even. Now it's even. But we talking about like 98, 99. It was
Yeah.
different. Like you
Yeah.
came down south to a strip club. We could talk about Atlanta. We could talk about Miami, Coco's.
They was
We could talk
knocking that.
about South Carolina,
Yeah.
Hilton Head area. We could talk about a lot. But when you come to that southern, it's different. It's like they go for it. And it's like, hey, they ain't trying to be cute. You getting exactly what you paid for and more. And it opens your eyes. So when him saying he paid $10,000, and then you gotta think about it. You're Jermaine Dupri. You in Atlanta. You got all the star studded, people around. You got the average Joe. You got your dope boys. So of course you gonna blow money because it's like a competition. My fellas, shout out to y'all. I ain't gonna say your name because some of y'all, I can't say your name. But they throw something annually for certain members of the crew's birthdays. It's called Stripper Wars. And what we do is we spread out all across US. And so say you in California, you like, man, I got about 10 bad strippers right now in California. Man, you ain't messing with, man. We got 10 strippers from the SAG, or we got 10 strippers from Detroit and Flint. What you want to do? Well, you know what it is. Plan it up. So you got 6 months. We find a venue, we find a place, we put it together. Next thing you know, you got stripper wars. It's going down. So you got to look at it like these things right here actually happen, and people are spending money because it's competition. And when I say stripper wars, that means that the women are competing to see who's the baddest strippers, but the dudes is competing because now we throwing money, and we try to make it seem like we got a better situation than you got. So it's just it $10,000 a day every Monday. You got to think about, what is it, 4 Mondays in a month?
Yeah. Do you still go to strip clubs?
Actually, nah. They don't do nothing for me no more. Like,
Mm.
I'm gonna tell you the worst experience I ever had in a strip club. It was like 2000 and 2004, I think it was, maybe five. It was the NBA Finals when the Detroit Pistons beat my Lakers. I was sad. No, take that back. It was after that. The Pistons had beat. Who did they play? Did they play the Spurs? I think they played the Spurs that year. The Pistons played the Spurs, and it was the most boringest playoff ever game. And I'm in a strip club, and I was sitting there watching the game, mad. And the stripper was like, "Do you see me?" I'm like, "Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I apologize. Here you go, $20." And I think after that, I was just like, "Yeah, why do I come here now? Like, I'd rather keep my money."
Okay. Um. So if your boys celebrating or somebody about to get married or somebody blah 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 blah, if they say, "Yo, we going to a strip club," do you go?
I go because I want to make, just like I said earlier, my personality is for you to have a good time. So if I'm going to see the strippers, not really. Am I
Mm.
going to, my boy just got out of jail. Yo, I'm finna make sure my dog have the time of his life. If
Okay.
my little brother just turned such 21, yo, he finna have a ball tonight. Yo, you getting married? This your last night? Yo, cool. Let me go. I'm gonna hook something up. I got like 4 or 5 strippers. Boom. Hey, yo, I want y'all to, man, make this man life make him miss being single. Like, have fun. That's my whole thing when I go to strip clubs now.
You know, Cuddy, strip club ain't really my thing. Not because I'm vegan, right?
Mhm.
Because they don't have like vegan options.
Right.
But we all know that they have the best chefs in the strip clubs. Like for the steak, well, at least in Magic City. And I hear it TI Spot V Live, I think it's called.
Yeah.
They have like the best steak and wings and da 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 da. But that's just not my thing. When I went to Nikki's, I went with some of my guy friends, but I will go with my man like every now and then. But it's just not my thing. But I I think that more women should go to a strip club with their men because a lot of them are like me and be like, nah, that's not my thing. I'm just gonna go ahead and let him go. You should go. It's quite spicy actually.
Yeah.
It's
I've
quite spicy. And I got one more thing that we need to talk about. Real quick. This is gonna be real quick. Can Clay Thompson keep Meg the Stallion?
Can he keep her what?
They're dating.
Yeah, I mean, but can he keep her what? Keep her happy or keep her in
I
a
don't know.
relationship?
I mean, she says she's never met anybody as genuine and as loving
No,
and as nice as him. So you don't think it's
no.
gonna work?
This is why, and I
Why
and
everybody
I don't
saying
want to put this. I don't want to put this stigma on. Look, if it work out for him and it happened, people know me. I'm a Golden State Warrior to heart. That means if you was part of this family, I'm gonna forever love you. So that means KD, I'm gonna forever love you. J- J- James Poole, you got punched in the face by Dre, but I'm gonna forever love you.
he ain't gonna take
Clay, you was a splash brother, and you forever be a splash brother when you even retire. I
but
forever love
it's a
you.
butt coming. Get to it. It's a butt coming.
But Clay's personality and Megan's personality is cool in the beginning of stages of relationships. Like if you look at relationships, y'all relationship is always fun at the beginning. Like your weirdness and quirkiness, I find it so attractive. About 6 months into it, give you 6 months. After that 6 months, that's when it starts to be like, are we compatible? And I don't think they're compatible because you gotta understand, Megan for a long time lives that party life. She tried selling it down with, what was my man named Party? I think his name Party Fontaine. And
Mhm.
it was the dude she was dating around that Tory Lane's whole situation part and the baby situation. And he was like just real chill and all that. And she was enjoying date night, posting pictures, us watching movies, Netflix and not chilling. Everything was cool. And then she likes to drink. She likes to party. And he like, I don't want my woman doing all that. And then next thing you know, it's cheating rumors coming out. So then, okay, you cheated on him, he cheating back. So then now the relationship split. So with Clay though, Clay is quirky. Like he's not corny, he's just quirky. Like he got his own little thing. You got to think, you know
I
what I'm saying?
I think he allows her to be who she is, and I think that it's gonna work. And the reason why I think it's gonna work is because she done been through a lot of niggas.
True, definitely
Now
true.
we do better when we know better, and I think that she's probably at the stage. How old is she? Like 26.
Nah, she gotta be on that.
She
Let's
older than
check it out.
26. Okay, I
No, I
think
think
she's at the stage in her life where, when she gets a good man, hey, the dating pool just ain't shit for everybody. It's the shit for everybody, the stars included. Do you see what I'm saying? So I think she
right.
probably realizes this is a good dude. He
She
might
30
not.
years old.
She's 30.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Her
Hey,
birthday's
let's
February 15th.
Rihanna went through the same thing. Rihanna dated hella niggas before she got with ASAP. Hella
True.
niggas. Hella.
True.
And I think we get to a point where even if we like to dance and twerk and da 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 da, it's certain stuff that we like to do, but then we start saying, I like a certain kind of nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But
And he
but
don't always have to be this exciting. But we don't even need to elaborate on this anymore. We're just gonna wait this out. The winter months is coming. If they still together around Christmas and New Year.
I, I'm gonna say this. It is it's July.
Mm-hmm.
I think they started dating in June.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be over before the end of the year.
Let's
Before
put
her
a
birthday.
let's put a hot 25 on it.
Bet. I can
Okay.
do that.
It's a
Let's do
bet.
that.
It's a
Now
bet.
this is and I'm gonna say why. I think the pressure from everybody else is going to play a part of it. Because like I said, you gotta know Clay. And Clay gets frustrated. A lot of outside stuff frustrated. If you even watch him play ball, like when he's going through his little cold streaks and he in his little slump, outside chirping frustrates him.
He play for the Dallas Mavs right now.
Yeah, he in Dallas.
Oh, so
D
he
time.
okay. So that's how that link up happened.
I,
He
I,
probably
I don't
he,
know. I don't know.
oh,
I
he
would
probably
assume because she
saw her
down to
out.
H Town.
Yeah, but he probably saw her out. I'll be interested. She said, I'm not gonna say how we met. Shib, it was definitely a movie. So okay, it's a hot 25 on that. It's a hot
Yeah,
25 on.
6 months. 6
Okay.
months.
Okay, cool.
Yo,
I'm with
so let me ask you a question before we wrap up tonight. I got a
okay.
question. Actually, two-part question. First question. Toy, you in a relationship, everything good, you and your man, y'all loving each other, but he cheat. You catch him. Yo, you know what? He wants another chance. Do you give him a second chance? Do you give a cheater a second chance?
It's a part two question.
Yeah, it's something coming after that, but yeah,
Okay, so you want me to answer this first?
yeah. Answer this one first.
I personally don't believe that infidelity is a reason to um delete a relationship. But that's just me. I believe that grace should be given. And also, like, is he a serial cheater? See, all that kind of shit coming to play with me. Like, if he's a
Mm.
serial cheater, this is not the first time I call him cheating, then nigga, you
No,
pretty much.
no, this the first time. This the first time. This is he asking for a second chance right now.
I will. It depends on how remorseful he is. But Cuddy, I'm gonna tell you something. Being me, and I'm gonna tell y'all just like this. I'm gonna get my lick back. Might not be this year, might not be next year, but I'm gonna get my lick back. I will give him the opportunity to redeem himself. Part two to the question.
Part two to the question. He cheated with a family member.
That's a no.
Matter of fact, take that back. He cheated with a rival. Not even a family member. He cheated with a rival. Somebody that you can stand. Somebody that you was like, oh, if I see that bitch out, I will beat that bitch ass. Then you
Well,
find out she fucked
I
your
just
man.
said, I just said I try not to crash out. And the only reason I would crash out if it was a family member, but if she like a op, like somebody I really don't fuck with, I'm gonna tell you why I probably would not give him another chance. If it's just a random, or let's say somebody from his past, it could be one of his exes, I would probably give him another chance. But he would have to be extremely remorseful, and then he would have to tell me, give me a reason why you're not gonna do this again. Okay, cool. But I'm still gonna get my lick back. But if he did it with somebody that I really, really don't fuck with, and he know I don't fuck with them, I'm gonna give you a prime example. T.I. talks about all the time how Tiny went to Floyd Mayweather's house to a party. She was dancing with him. She was like, "Yeah, I went to his house, but I was just dancing with him." T.I.'s like, "Yeah, but you know I don't fuck with that nigga at all." Like, like anybody else you could, and they were separated.
Yeah.
She had filed for divorce or whatever they were going through. Da, 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 da. But he said, "You know I don't fuck with Floyd." He. There are so many times in the reality show that he brought that up. See, it's different when you deal with a random rather than somebody I don't fuck with. So I don't mess with them, but that's like me. Yeah, no, not a second chance with somebody I don't fuck with. No. And the reason why is because where's the loyalty? Like in this day and age, there's no loyalty. Like, where's the love? Where's the loyalty? That's why I said it has to be levels to this side chick shit. And if I'm a very cool woman, if I said infidelity is not a reason for us, you know what I'm saying, to just say, fuck the relationship or whatever, I'm willing to give you another chance, even though I told you I'm gonna get my lick back. And I'm smiling because I am really gonna get my lick back. And if you can't deal with that, I'm telling you I'm gonna get my lick back.
So let me ask you that though. You getting your lick back? Do you let me know you got? How do I know you got your lick back?
Nah, you'll never know.
So that's what I'm saying though. So what is the good as you getting your lick back?
Because I got my lick back. Like, I would never kick it with my first love or whatever, whatever, whatever. But I'm definitely gonna get my lick back. But he don't need, just know I'm gonna get my lick back. He don't need to know the when, the what's, the why, the what all. Just know that I took you back because you fucked up. And then if it ever comes to the light, because everything, my grandma always said everything you do in the dark will come to the light. And I've never seen, hey,
True.
at some point it's
True.
gonna come out. I don't know if one of his homeboys gonna know and tell you, or I don't know. I don't know. But if you ask me, yeah, I told you I was gonna get my lick back now. It probably shouldn't be my first love. I keep talking about that because I keep thinking about that. But yeah,
Yo.
yeah.
Well, fellas, man, bottom line, if you do anything, just be prepared for what's coming behind it. You might you might not be prepared or
Most
might
women
not
ain't
be
gonna
able to
tell
stomach.
you. Most women ain't gonna tell you they're gonna get they lick back, but they thinking
Oh,
it.
but this is the thing. I think if a woman take you back, you gotta know she did. It's just like this. I think as a woman, if you cheated on me, you gotta know I did.
Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
depends on the level petty of person you dealing with. If you gonna find out, because if they petty, you gonna definitely find out.
I'm very petty.
If you super petty, oh, they gonna definitely somehow.
I'm working on my pettiness. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still loyal,
Yeah,
and I love hard. But I'm very petty. You know what I'm saying? But I'm loyal. I mean,
yo, it's a different level, man, when it comes to this cheating, man.
Yeah.
Because just matter of fact, everybody just stay at home. Nobody cheat with nobody. You got somebody, man, just love them, man. It's less stressful. You ain't
It
gonna
don't
have
work
to
like that. It don't work like that. Let's get your boy Chung on here and let's
yeah.
have a discussion.
Yo, Chung, man, just tell
Shout
him, man,
out
to
to
stay at
Chung.
home, bro. Stay at home. Just, hey, don't nobody go nobody house. Everybody stay at the house with the person you in the bed with. If y'all ain't happy, break up. Because if you
Well,
cheating,
or go to therapy. Cuddy say break up. I say go to therapy. Cuddy, before we go, I want to give a shout out to my girls, like Nikki. I'm gonna give a shout out to Nikki. I want to give a shout out to my girl Kelly, my sis, my best friend Michelle, who's been on the show, my homegirl B. My circle is very small, so if I didn't mention you, that don't mean I don't fuck with you. It just means that these are like the ones that come to mind because a lot of women are going through some things right now, whether it's emotional, mentally, physically. And so I just want to tell y'all, you know what I'm saying, that you got to take care of yourself before you try to take care of anybody else. When you're on a plane, what they tell you, put on your air mask and take care of yourself before you try to help anybody else. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my girls that we may not talk every day, but once we do, you know what I'm saying? When we link, it's like we never missed a beat. So, oh, did I say my girl April? Hey, April, that's my girl. I talked to her
what's
Friday.
happening?
Yeah. So, yeah. And my little buttercup. She's my lactation, but she's a lot younger than me. I was thinking about having her on the show to get a younger perspective, so we still might do that. She's turning 24. And so she keep the locks right and tight. So yeah, buttercup, hey, what's up? So yeah, and just love on your loved ones. That's it. This was a very entertaining show. We're gonna come back and address some of the stuff though, because we got to.
Yeah, we almost definitely. Yo, man, you know my opinions, man. My opinions be just my opinions, but hey, it's only gonna be from the heart, and it's all coming from Uncle. One thing I do gotta say for everybody out there, man. A, do not stop dreaming. Do not stop dreaming. Do not stop creating. Be
Mm-hmm.
very creative in life. If it's just you writing down some ideas that you got, or you starting whatever business that you wanted to go ahead and start, make sure that you do it and don't wait to do it. Do it right now. You can do 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 different things at once. Even if you're just doing a little bit today, you're still pushing forward. So don't let nobody stand in front of your dreams.
Right.
Make sure you standing on your dreams and standing on business. That's what we doing.
Make sure you stand on business.
We not playing with y'all, man. We want to thank y'all, man, for tuning in tonight. And the moral of the story, yo, just don't cheat, cause Toy gonna get a lick back, and that's it. You ain't got nothing else coming for you, and she gonna take you back, but she getting that lick back, and
Hey, I'm working on me. So hey, I'm working on me.
yo, man, we thank y'all for tuning in. We thank y'all for going ahead and subscribing. Make sure y'all hit that like button and jump down in them comments. Let us know, man, how did you get caught cheating? I want to know.
Yeah.
Did you let them know that you got caught cheating? Did somebody throw some hot grits on you? If they threw hot grits on you, you can still press charges because statute of limitations is not up yet.
That's a crash out. Don't do it.
I'm just saying it happens, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to all the fellas that got slapped like me and that phone was in their face. Y'all know what I'm talking about, fellas, man. We ain't got to talk about that, brother. We go counseling on Tuesday. But we'll check y'all out next week, man. It is Wednesday. It is 7 p.m. And you know where y'all tuned in. I tuned into Convo with a Boss with your boy B Cuddy and Toy the ATL vegan who is working on herself and she ain't petty. But I am. And we out, man. We see y'all next week, man. Peace.
They see me out and feel like, but don't talk it all. That's really not the truth, I just don't fuck with y'all. I'm only with a few and yeah, my circle's small. Or either by my Danny Ruger in my drawers. Ain't trying to be no tough guy, it's just how I'm raised. The softest niggas gangster in the mid-state. My grandma said you lose, you better fight again. At the age of 13